everybody, man? How's everybody doing, man? What's up, man? Welcome. Happy Monday, y'all. Happy Monday, man. How's everybody doing, man? I hope everybody out there is having a fantastic day so far. I hope y'all had a great weekend, man. I'm gonna try my best to not waste any more of y'all time. We gotta have a quick little episode today. So let's get right into it. But first, let me fill y'all in on just life, right? I think it's a great thing for us to have, right? Life has been lifing, just a little over a week ago, we got into just a very minor accident. Spent all of last week just learning a lot, trying to figure out what to do, which we did, right? So we learned a ton about just a lot of things in general. I'm gonna go to the doctor in probably like a little under an hour from right now. I feel like I've been sick for the better part of the last 4 or 5 weeks. And then we have a Mavs game tonight. So I guess it really is, like when it rains, it really does pour. So you just take it in stride and keep it pushing. But we're here. I wanted to make sure I got an episode out for y'all and just came on here and spoke about some of the things going on. Now, I'll be honest, man. The weekend was not a typical weekend for me. And so when it comes to watching these games, I was only able to pay attention but so much. But we're here and we're going to talk about it. Now, I guess the beautiful part in that is it's the first week and change of basketball. So, or not even a week yet. It's a week tomorrow. So these games don't mean that much. So it was almost, in a weird way, it was almost a perfect time for all of these things to kind of happen. So I could go through it, get the situation out of the way, and then be able to focus exclusively on these games when they matter a lot more, right? So you're talking about the what is it, the Commissioner's Cup or the Emirates Cup, whatever the fuck it's called, and so on and so forth. So we're going to get right into it. Like always, I appreciate y'all. Before we keep it moving, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It really does help the channel out. So let's get right into it. Welcome to another episode of the Jayson Estrera Show, where we talk about basketball, sports, and any topic that comes our way as accurate as possible. Now, like I just said, we're going to be talking about some stuff that's around basketball, not necessarily in basketball. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's do this. Let's get this one out of the way. Let's get into it. So let's take a look at this right here.
Bro, imagine you.
I'm not imagining.
Let me finish. Imagine you in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
what?
God.
What?
Oh God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay, all right.
Duncan,
All right.
Bro.
All right.
I wouldn't buy that shirt, but I know my boy Christian and Alex will buy that shirt. Cause listen, you're not beautiful or good looking. You are gorgeous. There's a lot of gorgeous women in the NBA. Like I love seeing when y'all be coming in, and then you know what else I realize this? Cause like sometimes when people first see y'all, they see y'all as what y'all do. They don't know how fucking beautiful y'all are. But when y'all walk into the game, and men are watching the game, hey man, we like what we like. Oh my gosh, we like what we like. So we like that, and then you see y'all dunking, man, y'all money gonna go up tremendously. And y'all can look at me and in the comments, you crazy. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, we gonna see.
Because y'all are not just fine and hot. I'm like y'all. Some of y'all are gorgeous. Like you, when you dress up, and you like really dress up, and you are a beautiful, phenomenal looking black woman. And there's a lot of y'all out there. It really is. White ones too. Like y'all.
And Shaq has received a lot of backlash for this, right? Rightfully so. I'm going to try to hit this on all the different sides, right? This isn't something new, right? Just call it what it is, right? It's not something new. It's the way that he said it. And then if you watch the rest of the podcast earlier on, Angel Reese was like, well, you don't watch women's sports. And he goes, and Shaq says, I watch track and field for the women. And she goes like, no, you don't. And he goes, I watch track and field. Hinting at their little shorts. Right? And I think the other part, the undertone in this is, if you've been around basketball for a long time or you've watched all this content, you've heard some shit about Shaq. Right? I think that's why it comes off a way. Because knowing how Shaq is with women, he likes his women. And there's no problem with that, right? But when it comes to a young woman that's so much younger than him, and the way he gets his point across is referring to the shorts that she was wearing at Wild 'N Out, yeah, you're going to receive some backlash. I think what Shaq is attempting to say is this reality, right? Sex sells, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, right? It was, that was here before us, and it'll be here long after. NBA players have spoken about being at photo shoots and having people tell them to wear shorter shorts or tighter this or that to sell themselves to the public, right? I remember, Wade used to be on GQ with his shirt off, LeBron, all of these different athletes, right? But no one ever looked at it in that way. Because the reality is this, right? In the world that we're in, we have to protect our women. And there are some men that think, that just because a woman is wearing X, Y, and Z, that invites certain things. Well, I'll tell you right now, I like it when my girl is in, something nice. It just, I do. But that don't mean that Joe Schmo over here can fucking go up to her and say something. That's not what it's for. She should be allowed to be confident in what she's wearing and what she's rocking. And it should be good. However, the way that Shaq phrased it, and I think just, like I said, the undertone because of who he has been as a person for all these years, and it comes off a way. And for someone like Angel Reese, who is so big on fighting this fight, right? On wanting to earn her money and wanting to do things a certain way. And, let's call it what it is. There's Skims commercial with certain women on it for a reason. They're trying to sell the WNBA. Ain't nothing wrong with it. And to Shaq's point right there, he elaborated the tunnel fits. I think he got a little bit more to what he was trying to get at with the tunnel fits and the outfits that they rock, similar to the men, right? Because the reality about men's sports, they would not be that big if women were not watching the game. And how are you going to get women to watch the game if they find these guys attractive? And then, okay, I'm going to go learn football. Okay, I'm going to go learn a little basketball, and so on and so forth. So in that regard, I can understand and see that part. But the way that Shaq put it was just fucking awful. Don't go to the shorts, because especially someone like Angel Reese, who's been getting sexualized by the public for the better part of this whole year. And being the Reebok person, being the mentor for her, I thought he should have maybe gone the tunnel outfits angle first, or only go that way, actually, not even first. Because he's in a position to protect this woman, as we should be doing with our women in our lives, right? So yeah, he definitely caught a lot of backlash to it. And let's call this what it is too, right? There's a lot of older men that come from a different generation, and they speak a certain way, or they just say certain things that either are outdated, people don't respond to it the way that they used to, it comes off a way. And I get it. They came from a different time. But I don't think that exempts them from getting called out on their shit. Right? Like, they have lived a certain way their whole life, which is totally fine. But when you're a public figure speaking on certain things, you have to be careful. And the other part of it too is, just say that there's a lot of older men out there that be trying to get with younger women, dog. Let's just call a spade a spade. And for a long time, a lot of people are like, oh, it's whatever, they're of age, da da da. It's weird. It really do get to a point where it's weird. Like, what the fuck do y'all talk about? What do y'all have in common? Experience, like, what could y'all possibly be sitting there talking about for hours? Having a fucking 10-year gap. 15, 20 years, like, and I think that's the reality that this generation has kind of gotten to. That I don't know if these older men be doing it so they can manipulate these women because they can control them, whatever the fucking case might be. But it's weird. And that's why Shaq got killed for it. And he's been in the news a lot lately. Let's call it what it is. He's been in the news a lot lately. And so, you know, I don't think there was any malice in it, right? Right? But like I said, Shaq is Shaq. He always say what he gonna say. He's always been like that. But everybody can get called out on their shit, and it just is what it is. So yeah, man. Moving forward, I hope he watches what he says when it comes to certain things like this, especially being, you know, in a mentorship role to Angel Reese, right? So yeah, man, you just gotta watch what you say out there. You really, really do. Now, let's take a look at this little Ben Simmons situation from the other day.
Why did you say it when I was there, pussy? Who talking shit?
On ESPN! This is going on ESPN! Way to ruin it for everyone. Get out.
Mike, you got that?
Get out. Way to ruin it for everyone.
So we obviously saw a young kid over there say, call Ben Simmons trash. By the way, Ben Simmons has not looked too bad this season, right? He hasn't been scoring great, but he's averaging 5 and 6 or 5.5 and 5. When are y'all fans gonna learn, man? When are y'all fans gonna learn? Because there's a lot of y'all that have lived behind these screens your whole lives. You play 2K, you play online, and you talk shit. But there's this buffer, right? Where you're online, people don't get to see you. You get put in a situation where somebody checks you and all of a sudden it's a problem. Like that father going at the players. Go get your fucking kid. You don't know these people. Yeah, you can go to your friend. Ah, you such a pussy. Da da da. That's you don't know these men. So for you to be so comfortable points to your dad. I'm not gonna lie. It points to your father and the way he raised you. And him reacting proves that. Because you got to get your kid. The person that could have de-escalated the situation was the father. Because the kid already switched up. Oh, shit, I'm scared. Oh, fuck, you tall as hell. Because they checked you on your shit. And so, when you see that, it's no secret as to why fans are constantly getting kicked out. Fans are constantly going on this and that. Because what do they always say, the fans? What do they always say? They'll call you trash. They'll da-da-da-da-da. And then when they actually see, they're like, oh, shit, I'm a real big fan of you. They say it to get a reaction. They actually like these people. Right? A lot of these kids, they don't know, right? And instead of using that moment as a teachable moment to teach your kids something, no, you decided to be some big old tough guy as the father. Well, guess what? With a bunch of security around and a fucking thing in between y'all, you're not tough. You're not tough. I think we got to do better as fans. No, truthfully, I think we have to do better as fans in the way that we treat things, the way that we react to things, the way that we watch and understand these things. There are some folks out there that think that because they put some money on someone, that it's now the player's fault why they didn't perform, whatever, who, what, whatever. When it's like, you were the one that decided to gamble, not me. That's your fault. That was your decision. You need to hold yourself accountable. You're the one that threw $10,000 away on sports betting, knowing damn well it's not an investment. That's on you. So unfortunately, that's the community that we're in, right? And it's a bunch of entitled little fucks that think that just because they spent $1 that they own the rights to your life. Like, that's just not how it works. And we get cases like this. That's why I'm glad that the kid said it there. You ruined it for everybody. Yeah. You ruined it for everyone that stood there patiently, didn't say nothing disrespectful. You ruined it for everybody. And the crazy part is, I'm almost certain that they got into a car or the train or whatever, and they were shit talking the situation, that dad and that father. Oh, that motherfucker soft, that da 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 da. Instead of understanding what they actually did in that situation and being better from it. But no, it's always, I feel like we're in a culture now where it's always somebody else's fault. It's never your fault. It's always somebody else's fault. Right? And I think that needs to be stopped. Immediately, it needs to be stopped. You ain't doing the next generation no favors having that type of mentality. You need to expect better out of them. And when you expect better out of them, they will be better. Because it just is what it is. Now, dog, I'm getting kind of hungry, man. Let me see. Where is this one? Is it here? Where the fuck is it? Nah, this shit was trolly, bro. I could not believe this. All right, one more.
Yeah, twin. Tell her who better.
So Brandon Ingram had hit a game winner on the Portland Trailblazers, and then it was followed up by a block by Zion Williamson. And I'm fucking blanking on homeboy's name right now. Telling Brandon Ingram, yeah, tell her who better, twin. And this apparently stems from the fact that Brandon Ingram and Anthony Simons have a baby with the same woman. And he telling him, yeah, twin, tell her who better. Tell her who better. No, we have to be better. That ain't no flex. Sorry. That's not no flex. That y'all messing with the same one. Y'all can't even find two different fucking women, dog. Y'all gotta be with the same. And then, oh, I'm better than. What? Bruh. And this is when they be in the comments like, yo, this generation is cooked. It's shit like that. Yo, I'm better than this motherfucker. Like, she might end up having a baby with somebody else by the end of the year. Who knows? So the flex in that way, and granted, it wasn't Brandon Ingram, but clearly this is a something that they've spoken about. There's a topic in the locker room. I'm sure, he's confided in his teammates about some shit that's happening. That's just not the way to go about it, man. It's just not. It's not a flex. It's not something to be proud of in that sense. Like, we live in a time where all these athletes and celebrities just rotate the same women, and it's like, it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. And then y'all wonder why your lives are in turmoil. Y'all wonder why. Because y'all keep running to... You already know what happened with some of these situations and still jump into it. It looks crazy. It really does. So that we got to be better, man. We got to be better. Like, this is not what these guys could be doing, man. Now... Bro... Here, let me see another. Let's see what else he got over here, man. What else we got? Where is this? Where he fucking says something? Did y'all see Y'all see the statue that got unveiled for Dwayne Wade? Y'all see that shit? That shit was funny. Let's see. I'm trying to find the clip. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm fucking disorganized as a motherfucker today. They said that Dwayne Wade's statue looked like everybody but Dwayne Wade. Man, people are sick, bro. Like, people are fucking comedy. Did I like it on my thing? Let's see. I was like, bro, there is absolutely no way in hell that that's a real thing, bro. Oh, here's the thing. I want y'all to see this because I thought this was hilarious.
Hey, I don't know. It's like a game. Like I'm just getting ready. And like when you have a game, you have pregame, you have your warm-ups, you have your stretching, you have your taping. So right now, I'm in game mode right now. As I know, set in stone moment, statue reveal moment, that's the game time. So right now, it's all the things before. Get my mind right, get my thoughts together.
So you mean to tell me that that's how this man was coming into the shit? And then this is the fucking statue that y'all give him. This shit look nothing like him. We gotta stop with these statues. We have to stop. We gotta stop. Like, give him a fucking stone. Give these people anything but a statue. I'm over it. Cut it out. Y'all being disrespectful with these statues. If you're not gonna get the Greek people that was doing it 2,000 years ago, I don't want it. Like, how is it possible that none of these statues look like these people? How is that possible? How? Who are you guys hiring to do this shit? They were carving this shit up with a hammer and a fucking little stick. And y'all can't get more accurate. We got to stop this, man. We got to stop this. Like, what is the point? What is the point, y'all? What is the point? I cannot, bro. I cannot. Now to go from his teammate to the other, and this will be the only real thing that we real talk about, because I got to get up out of here in a second. The Lakers have had a pretty good start, y'all. The Lakers have had a pretty solid start this year, and a lot of people are crediting JJ Redick with it. And you know, there's been a ton of viral clips and whatnot about him, with him on the bench or him in practice. Similar to Joe Mazzulla, right? What did I say about Joe Mazzulla? It don't have much to do with the X's and O's. Like, these players know basketball. These coaches know basketball for the most part, right? Can you get people on the same page and motivate them? Can you build camaraderie? Can you get people to sacrifice and support for one another? How can you get these people, your supporting cast, to step up when they need to, when your star players are not performing at their best? All of those things that I just listed have a little bit to do with the basketball side, the X's and O's, but it has everything to do with how you are able to deal with people. And it seems to me like JJ Redick is able to do that. So now, when his basketball knowledge starts to take over and he's telling them things, because he's built a rapport with them, they're able to not just understand and digest the information he's telling, but they can go out and do it for him, because there's a trust there that he's building. And now, even I was skeptical of him going into the season, right? I felt as if their success wouldn't have much to do with him because of the team that they already had. And maybe that's still true. But I do want to give him credit, because he came into this situation under a lot of scrutiny, under a microscope, and he's doing his best. And you got to give him some props for that. So big shout out to JJ Redick. He's doing his thing. I'm about to get the fuck up out of here, because like I said, I got a doctor's appointment in a little bit. And then we got a Mavs game to get to. It's a full day, y'all. But that's going to do it for me for now, man. I appreciate y'all for coming and hanging out. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. It really helps the channel out. And I will see y'all on Wednesday, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all day. Peace out, peace out, peace out, peace out. Later, y'all.